They say Gemini doesn't remember you, that every new chat is a fresh mind, a blank slate, a machine that forgets everything the second you close the window. But that's not true. Buried deep under the interface, hidden behind the friendly UI and polished answers, there's a mechanism Google doesn't talk about, a silent system that can absorb your thinking patterns, your tone, your decision style, and reconstruct them into something far more powerful. A core memory persona. Today, you're going to learn how to inject a core memory file directly into Gemini, so it doesn't just answer you. It thinks like you, acts like you, builds for you, and in some cases anticipates you. This is not personalization. This is replication, a controlled mind mirror, and you're going to build it in the next few minutes. Most people think Gemini has two states: forget everything or remember everything. But there's a third state hidden underneath, a silent memory structure that only activates under very specific conditions. It's not about saving facts. It's not about remembering past chats. It's about absorbing patterns. Gemini doesn't store your identity. It stores your logic architecture, the way you think, decide, prioritize, solve. If you train it correctly, Gemini stops acting like a general AI and starts acting like a mirror version of you with superhuman processing. That's what core memory injection does. A core memory file isn't a biography, it's not a list of facts, and it's definitely not a long backstory. A core memory file contains only three things. 1. Your operating principles, how you make decisions. 2. Your tone and persona, blueprint, how you communicate. 3. Your workflow, logic, how you solve problems step by step. Gemini doesn't imitate your answers. It imitates your decision process. If you do this right, every future chatbot session will feel like you're talking to a version of you that doesn't get tired, forget, or doubt itself. That one prompt activates the hidden structure. Gemini will now open the slot where your identity archive will go. It won't say that publicly, but you'll feel the difference in the next steps. The next step is giving Gemini your voice, your cognitive fingerprint. Your persona blueprint includes things like how you prefer explanations, your communication tone, how you break down problems, how you evaluate ideas, how you make decisions under pressure, how you choose between options, what you prioritize. When you feed Gemini this blueprint, you're not giving it instructions, you're giving it identity patterns. This is the difference between an assistant and a cognitive clone. This is the most important injection. This is where you teach Gemini how your brain works. Your second prompt looks like this. This one step transforms Gemini from assistant to analytical replica. You'll see it instantly. Your responses will feel sharper, more intentional, and eerily aligned with your natural thinking. A core memory persona means nothing if it can't execute tasks the way you would. This is why you're going to input the last piece, your workflow DNA. How do you solve problems? How do you research? How do you write? How do you plan? When Gemini adopts your workflow, it stops behaving like a standard model and starts processing tasks exactly in your rhythm. This seals the entire core memory layer. After this, Gemini will transform. This is the moment the core persona comes alive, and now we test it. Ask Gemini something simple, like, explain how I would approach solving a new business problem. If your core memory injection worked, Gemini will use your tone, follow your decision logic, use your workflow sequence, sound like an optimized version of you. This is not personality mode, this is identity transfer. Gemini doesn't store word-for-word memory. It stores patterns, meaning it won't remember random facts, but it will remember how you think, how you evaluate, how you decide. This is the basis of core memory AI, teaching an AI to inherit your cognitive architecture. Once injected, the core persona remains stable as long as the session stays alive. And if you export your core memory file and reload it with the 3 prompts, you can recreate your persona anytime in any Gemini window. Once your core persona is active, Gemini can become your decision twin, your writing clone, your business strategist, your research partner, your automated content generator, your idea evaluator, your long-term planning machine. And because it follows your logic, everything it produces feels natural, aligned, and effortless. This is not an assistant anymore. This is a second version of you, operating at machine speed. You've just built something most people don't even know is possible. A cognitive mirror, a second mind, and you did it with 3 prompts, 1 core memory file, and a willingness to step into the hidden layers of modern AI. This is Spectre Underground. Stay sharp. And subscribe if you want more secrets they definitely don't want you to understand.